round number 1 of match number 3 of TMM TC18 between MixTeam and A New Era. So A New Era starting off with Soldier, Noguera, Servicia and Easy, and MixTeam with Bren, Royal, Paco and Carl Jr. So we'll start with Royal in this round. So early on everyone seems relatively close together. We see Royal dropping down a bit of speed along with Soldier. I see kind of mixed amount of players in each team up at the top. Hero Royal going a bit wide there but manages to stay on track. Carl Jr. has a no drift there and drops slightly back, so things aren't looking too good for MixTeam at the moment. Let's go a bit further forward. We see Pac and Bren, however, leading the charge for MixTeam. Oh, that was a mistake there from Bren. Very unlucky there from MixTeam. That does cost them the round, unfortunately, despite Pac's first place. And round number 1 goes to A New Era. So good job there by Pac though, securing with a 41.2. Right, here we go, round number 2 already. Of course, TMM, very quick rounds of course. Only 40 to 43 seconds you'd really expect from any sort of round here. I think that was an early mistake being made by a blue player though. It was Royal, one of the more underprepared members I've seen the players mentioning. Unfortunately, as kind of running theme with this, MixTeam were hit with a number of losses in this in the lead up to this match due to Gaming Winterfest. A number of other players are unavailable of course, and previously through the likes of Trackmania Pro League has hit their kind of player base quite hard, but they're showing, as I said, they're still a force to be reckoned with here. You see Pac and Carl in second and third. Noguera takes first place, so Ari taking first place of 41.085. However, Bren and Royal take the bottom positions, so it does mean another round to A&E. And they do take a 2-0 lead. So question being here, will A&E keep momentum or will MixTeam manage to assert any sort of impact on this match? Of course, if they do lose this map, they will be able to pick the second map, so they can at least obtain some sort of advantage through there. See Royal dropping down once again though. Very unfortunate there for MixTeam, but we'll keep our eye on Carl Jr. Of course, anything can happen when this man's on track. Paco following him up here, looking to provide him some backup as he starts his charge through the pack, but A&E putting up a resolute defence here at the moment, and it doesn't look like they're going to manage to get anywhere, maybe overtaking Servicia as they do. Pac trying to get a bit more positions here, but it's not going to be enough. Top 2 there for A&E means they do at least secure the draw, and Soldier getting 4th means they secure the 3rd round in a row. So at least of course each round there seems to be 1 or 2 players of MixTeam putting up the fight, getting some good times in, but they need more other players to be doing that at the one time here. So let's spectate Bren. At the moment him and Royal are bottom in points. Let's see what they can do about that now. Of course, Bren representing E-Corp now. Royal seems to be having a lot of trouble at this start, does Royal. Ari crashes into that CP, Ari being the top points for A&E at the moment. That could cause a bit of trouble for A&E here. See, Bren's dropped quite a bit back here though. Let's see if we can get Royal now. So Royal in 6th position here at the moment, looking to fight with Soldier and Easy, and he does overtake them. Now only Servicia leading the fray for A&E. He's surrounded by Pac and Carl. It looks as if it will be the round to MixTeam. They do get their first round on the board there, so very good job there by them. Better times by the players, so let's see if they manage to keep that up. So it's 3-1. Still to A New Era, but you never know what might happen here now in round number 5. Let's go and let's keep our eye on Paco, the defending world champion, of course. Wasn't a competition of that in 2017, so Pac being the most recent winner. And showing his pace here with a very good start does Pac have. A bit wide there, but he does just clip on the outside there. Very unlucky there for Pac, and Carl's dropped down as well. We do see Easy's down for A&E as well. So let's move a bit further forward. Let's check out Royal here. So we have Royal and Bren up here for MixTeam. Oh, mistake there by Royal. Big mistake. Loses a lot of time. So it's all going to be put on Bren, and he doesn't manage to do it. So top 2 there for A&E. However, it will be a draw, as Ari and Easy finish in the bottom 2 positions. So it does stay at 3-1. So at least MixTeam capitalising on A&E's mistakes there and keeping themselves within distance. But here we go with round number 6 at the moment. Let's watch Savassia. Long time A&E player had left and is now returning for TMM. Good to have him back, of course. Oh, that was a really inside line there from Savassia. Looks like he got a bit of a gear down there, but he got an inside angle. Loses a bit of time as a result, though. So, looks like a battle between him and Bren at the back. Let's see who will come out on top. We see Easy getting a no drift there, so bad news for A&E. Oh, Royal dropping down as well, though. Survey and Soldier overtake him. Ari does have the lead here. What can Soldier do in the middle of the pack? He does take 4th. So I believe that will make it another draw. No, it will actually be around towards MixTeam, so very good job by them again. Easy having a bit of trouble, clearly. He'll need to refocus, get his brain back in action again and get himself a bit of momentum going forward. There we go, it's actually 3-2 now, so MixTeam perhaps getting a bit of momentum going. Savassia touches early on. Let's go to... who else we have? We have Ari. Let's just focus on Ari at this round. Top performer here for A&E at the moment. It does drop a bit further back behind Carl and Pack. Leading the charge here are the two world champions. Soldier dropping down. Only Ari and Easy left here at the top of this pack. Ari with a lot of speed though, looking to at least get A&E back in the fray, but does get a tiny... just goes up in his 2 wheels a bit too much there. And MixTeam secure a very good round there. Too much mistakes by A&E. So perhaps focus dropping for the A&E guys there. They were off to a good start, but now MixTeam are on the charge. Of course, Pack top in points here, 48 points, and I believe it is 8 rounds now. Or this is round number 8 perhaps. So we'll keep our eye on Ari again. He's up in the lead this time. Does go for a very inside line, does Ari. Keeps his speed going down the hill though. Easy this time up near the top, but Paco is bearing down, breathing down on their necks there. Royal has dropped back. Let's see if we can watch Carl here. So the top 2 is at least being kept by A&E, but it has been locked out of the further positions by MixTeam players. Paco looking for 2nd place. He does not get it. Soldier does get 5th position, which means A&E will get the round despite Savassia finishing in last. So good job there by Ari at the top especially, and Easy fending off Pack, but perhaps MixTeam's starting to get into the groove there. Let's see your next round. Of course 4-3 is the score at the moment. Let's watch Soldier now. Been a very resolute performer for A&E throughout this season, it must be said. Let's see what he can do in this map. Very capable player, but will we see the sort of pace we're accustomed to here? I believe an A&E player's already dropped down. I believe it's Easy. Ari, however, still leading the fray for A&E, but Bren has crashed for MixTeam. Royal dropping down. Carl having some trouble, but he does recover, no problem. Ari in 1st. Pack 2nd. Carl 3rd. Soldier 4th. Oh, Carl dropping down, losing a bit of speed there, but he does recover. It will be 1st and 4th, and it will be a draw this round, so it does stay at 4-3 there. Again, mistakes being made by both teams here now, though. Perhaps at quite an equal level here, though, but good time as well there by Ari. A 0-1-5 being done. I believe that is a good deady time at least. And let's see what they can do in the next round. Let's check out Easy this time. Oh, Ari going a bit wide there, but it goes over a magnet block, so you don't really risk that much by going over the Pack. Going over, getting on his 2 wheels there, but I believe he will get more speed as he went more outside. As you see now, yes, he is in 3rd position, as we can see through the CPs. Does go for a wider line there, more speed by Pack, overtakes, goes into the lead. Now Carl Jr. as well, coming to back up his teammate. But Soldier and Ari here, as well as Easy, trying to deny Paco, loses speed at the end. And it will be an A&E round. 1st, 2nd and 4th going to them. Score at the moment, it is 5-3 to A&E in map number 1. So at the moment in points we have Bren and Royal on 27 each. Let's watch Bren for this round. See if he can recover from his not really amazing showing so far in the points. Of course, Bren, a very capable player. Let's see what he can do. He's dropping down early on. He's just not had the training required to keep himself at a consistent high pace here. Doesn't seem to be making mistakes, just not getting the high positions on the rounds that are needed. Survey drops down in speed there. Maybe get a gear down easy, gets a no drift. Looking good here for MixTeam. Only Soldier standing in the way of a round win for them, I believe. Ari in first place, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Carl and Pack take the second and third positions, meaning it will be a blue round. So staying within one round now of MixTeam. Good job there by Pack and Carl. Doing very good work for MixTeam here at the moment. And let's go across to Carl Jr. this time. Didn't start amazingly, Carl, but he's coming into his own now, getting his pace that we'd expect from a player of his calibre. But goes on two wheels there. Does manage to recover by going a bit wide, so he does overtake Ari, who made a similar mistake. But Royal and Bren dropping down early on. Still at a place they can recover from. Ari overtakes Carl, so risking it for the better position here as Ari may be crucial later on. But easy drops down, so this could be very important. Royal as well though. Pack does have first place, but what will it lead to? Will lead to a red round, so A&E taking round number 6. So A&E on map point here. Will they manage to secure it in their first time of asking, or will MixTeam take it closer? Will they take it right down to the wire here? Oh, not a great start from MixTeam. Have seen they've done very well throughout this section though. Servicia dropping down. But there's a lot of red up here at the top. But Carl on the fight back. Royal as well. Royal losing a bit of speed though. Oh, that was a no drift or something there by Ari. Pack drops down as well, so it's Soldier and Carl fighting for the top. Bren looking for second place though. Does overtake Soldier, so it's all going to be down to the end here. Bren does get... Oh, Bren doesn't get it actually. Equal time, but the round will go to MixTeam nonetheless. And they bring it to 6-5 here. So great jobs there by MixTeam again, capitalising on the mistakes that A&E are making. Will A&E be able to cope with the pressure though? Of course they are counting on Ari to bring home the good results. He has been a very kind of high pace in these rounds. Oh, Servicia dropping down early though. Easy. Going using a lot of that kind of half pipe there. Bren hits a CP. But let's check out this battle between Pack and Ari up here at the top. Pack gets the better of it going through that section. Ari goes for a later drift here, which C goes for a wider line here. Pack looks like it will have the better angle. Ari with maybe slight more entry speed, but not enough exit speed. But Pack loses a bit of speed on the straight. Will Ari get him in the end? He won't. He is followed by Soldier though, and this will be a round for A&E. So GG. And that makes it 7-5. So very good job there by A&E. Of course, to withstand the late charge of MixTeam. Did do very well there to recover from the early 3-0 deficit, did MixTeam, but just didn't seem to be enough there. So we will move on to the next map, which will be MixTeam's choice. So MixTeam do choose map number 2. Deep Rise, okay. So Deep Rise, the map by MD Point. We'll take a look at the deadies as we get in and see what kind of pace we can expect from the players on the track. Yo Papa, Kawi, Jambas, Vorti, Borti, Spam, how you all doing? So, let's have a look. All the way to the back. 2K18 mapping style for the win. ... Idiots. Okay. Right. Ooh, Loic playing. Let's see. We've got a Neeks here, 48992. We have Coco, 48945. Of course, he won't be present today though. Rambo, 48895. See who else. Brent, 48867. Soldier, 48841. Oh, Pack, 48761 as well. So at least the boys from MixTeam looking much more prepared here. I know, she'll be hearing that later, Hoofed. I'm only joking. That probably doesn't even make sense anyway. So the lineup for A&E will be Rambo, Soldier, Servicia and Easy versus Bren, Royal, Pack and Carl, of course, the only 4 men they have available today. So we'll see what kind of pace these guys will be hitting. It was the first map introduced to TMM. Again, Deep Prize by MD Point kicked us off. Of course, the map choice for the players of MixTeam, so obviously chose it for a reason. And Carl showing us that reason, a 48938, so nice time there by Carl. Of course, it's an interesting new mechanic of the kind of best of 3 that we're normally used to seeing. Oh well, the kind of round of 3, so to speak. 3 maps being played in each round, or each round of the kind of Swiss stage, so to speak, as of course the pick and ban, so to speak. Not necessarily not pick and ban. That each time you lose, you essentially pick the next map. It's very interesting. It kind of implements a tactical style to these matches. It also introduces the fact that essentially no map can be ignored really by a team. As if you've not trained the map and another team picks it, then it's just kind of gone, you know what I mean? Like, it's not as if you could just have the old map packs and just do, you know, train 2 maps and then, you know, next week another few maps, and you don't need to worry about the old ones. You need to worry about every old map in the pack in this new format now. So interesting to see, especially in the later stages of this tournament, how the players do cope with it. So of course, by the later stages, we'll have a lot of maps to remember. So it's a very fast map, Deep Prize, as you can see here through this section, magnet section as well. You don't know, of course, MD Point, one of the kind of foremost mappers in utilising new blocks, it must be said. Known for his kind of title pack usage, block mixing, things like that. At least there's certainly some very interesting maps from him. No, 48948 by Pack, so looking good. Right, here we go. Here we go. So map number 2 of course TMM TC Team Cup 18. Round this third round of the Swiss stage here. A new era versus mixed team. Again, lineup Soldier, Survey, Rambo and Easy for A&E, and Royal, Bren, Paco and Carl for, of course, blue team, mixed team. So early on we see here Pac and Carl up at the top. I'll focus on Pac here as he shows us his attempt to win the round here. Carl looking to contest him here though. There seems a lot of blue up here at the top though. See here Soldier and Rambo getting close in the checkpoints at the very least. I think Soldier's lagging a slight bit. But it's looking good for mixed team here. Paco on a good time here. Carl certainly not too far behind. Using a little ramp trick there does Pac and gets himself in a 48.922. So very good job there by Pac, and he is followed up by Carl and Bren. Later the A&E players do eventually manage to finish, but not close enough. We will keep going for the moment. Soldier just lagging at the moment. If it persists, we'll see about calling a pause to the round, but at the moment it's fine. Nevertheless, let's check out another player. Let's check out Royal from mixed team. He did finish 7th in the previous round. Let's see him pick up the pace here. Going a bit too wide though. I think Bren dropped down as well. Losing a bit of speed here does Royal, but he's not too far behind at all. Certainly close enough to make a difference here, especially Easy dropping a little bit back down here. Soldier is in this pack of red players here. He is just lagging. Pac and Carl though, top 2 positions, looking good here. Rambo trying to put the pressure on. He does have more speed than Carl. Carl drops down at the end here. Something's happened to Pac as well. And this round kind of turned on its head there. But where's Soldier? Is the question. He has lagged out. So A&E did still manage to take that round there, but we are awaiting Soldier just to reconnect. Give me a second, I'm going to kick him, I think. So we'll let the players warm up a bit more and we'll end the round subsequently. Hello Marple, yo Sky. So short technical pause here almost. Waiting the A&E player, of course Soldier, to be getting back onto the server. And there he is. Right, here we go. We're back. And it is round number 3 here. And A&E versus mixed team, of course. A&E currently do have the 1 map advantage. This map was mixed team's pick. I believe we had a drop down early on there though. Who was it? Was Savicia far behind here at the moment. And Pac and Carl, a familiar sight here up at the top. Which we did see that in the previous rounds though, of which they did have a bit of problems later on, but now they have Bren and Royal to back them up if needed. Easy trying to get himself in the fight though. Bren has to release due to going a bit too wide there. Rambo trying to overtake Royal here. Royal going a bit more inside. Looks like Carl has the speed this time though. Followed by a lot of red players though, but I think it will be enough for mixed team, and they do take it. So round number 3 goes the way of mixed team. They do take it up to 2-1 to them at the moment. Leading the charge as Pac at 48.90, so very good job there by him, keeping up a very strong pace here at the moment. Here we go with round number 4 here. Will Pac be able to continue that pace? Let's check out and let's watch him. So head round number 4 here. Pack elects for a bit of a wide line going through there. Carl this time leading the charge here for MixTeam though, but again familiar sights here. Top 2 being solidified by MixTeam. Of course they take the top 2, then they're giving themselves essentially a minimum of a draw as long as their team finishes. Perhaps that's why they chose this map. Pack battling with Carl now though. Pack getting more inside, overtaking now. Keeping his gear as well I believe, but Carl looks to have more speed here. Top 3 now for MixTeam, so it looks as if the round will be confirmed as theirs, and it will, so very good job there by MixTeam. Stealing out all the top 3 positions there from A&E. Well, not stealing of course, done very well in that round. And A&E just not being able to keep pace with them at the moment. 3-1 here. And let's see what the next round will bring us. Let's watch Carl Jr. this time. Round number 5 here. Will it be extended to 4-1? Will it come back to 3-2? Will it not change at all is the question that will be answered by this round. You have Carl up in the lead as we do see so early on. So often so early on. Seems to have the start almost completely nailed, does Carl. Takes us very inside though. Easy now looking to catch up though. Soldiers here as well, but so is Pack. Well, things still looking good here for MixTeam. Especially now as Bren's in 5th position. Go a bit further back. Servici has made a mistake. Rambo overtaking, but does go a bit too close to the CP there. And it will be another round for MixTeam. Very good job there again. Another 48 driven by Carl. To Carl and Paco almost exclusively locking out the top 2 positions here. Bring it up to 4-1 for MixTeam. So here we go into round number 6 here. Let's watch Bren this time. He's been the solid kind of secondary performer behind Carl and Pack. And that was an early drop down by Easy. So A&E already down to 3 members up here at the top, which is not going to be good enough, especially the kind of level Carl and Pack are hitting in this track. Royal drops down, oh, but so does Rambo. A 3 versus 2, and the 3 players of MixTeam are all in the best positions here at the moment. They can even afford to safe if they like. It looks as if the rest of the A&E players have made mistakes, and they have. So easy round here for MixTeam. And let's see what kind of times they can bring home. Bren looking to kind of infiltrate the top positions here. And 2nd place over Carl, and does actually overtake Pack in the end, but Pack more speed. Solidifies with 3 players within a 0.0, so very good times there by by MixTeam. So here we go. Perhaps the penultimate round here. We're at 5-1, so that means MixTeam only need 2 more points to secure the map. And he just don't look up to scratch on this map, unfortunately for them. Just making far too many mistakes here, and when they don't make mistakes, they've still got just the raw kind of pace of Pack and Carl to match up against, which they don't seem to have found an answer to yet. Bren dropping back early on though, but he does overtake Soldier due to having a superior line. And he does have Servicia and Rambo in his sights. Easy trying to fight forward. We do see Royal dropping down, but again still Pack and Carl in the top 2 positions here. See Rambo with much more speed than Pack though. Pack dropping down massively. I don't know what happened to him there. And it does completely change the complexion of that round, and it does go to A&E. So now at 5-2, still towards MixTeam. They still have a very healthy lead, but will they keep it is the question. Will A&E manage to get any momentum going, or will MixTeam snuff it out right here and now? Let's focus on Carl. Don't believe he's made any mistakes throughout this match. You can see the difference in performance here with Carl and Paco being at 49 and 48 points, and then the closest being Rambo at 33. Good starts here by the MixTeam boys though. Oh, Pack going a bit too close there to the inside. You can see he's lost speed as a result, but Bren, Royal and Carl take over. Cavalry has been called in. It is showing up in force here for MixTeam, as they do have top 3 Pack recovering to take 3rd position by the looks of things. Royals failed, but the rest of A&E are not in position to capitalise on a great round there from the MixTeam guys. Despite the small blunders being made, they did manage to recover, and recover in style. So, moving themselves on to map point here. So 6-2 to A&E, so 6-2 to MixTeam, pardon me. Will there be any more rounds to be had for A&E, or will it be an early end to Deep Rise? Let's see. Early mistake being made. I believe that was from a blue player, but I believe Servicia just dropped down as well. And another drop down, I believe that was Rambo. We have a 3v2 up here at the top. Carl, Pack, Bren versus Soldier and Easy. Soldier and Easy putting up a bit more of a fight here, but Bren with a lot of speed. And he goes wide there, but he does manage to keep it on track. But Carl and Pack on a hell of a round here, especially Carl. Doesn't look like Easy or Soldier are going to be able to do anything about it. Looks like Bren's going to make it even worse for them. And there we go. So GG on this map, and a great time there by Carl just to finish it off there instead of Derry 21 being driven by the man himself. So nice time and GG. So good job there by all the players from MixTeam there. A very dominant performance, it must be said, by them. 7-2 is the score in map number 2. And the last map will be Portrait by who's it by again? I can't remember. Wouldn't be playing Fallen Kingdom today. Don't crash while it's playing. Only 720 option. Yeah, we've only got the 720 option. I can cope with streaming higher, but we want to keep it as accessible for as many people as possible. Just we don't want to be putting a bit rate ridiculously high or anything like that. So, Portrait, the map actually made by Soldier. Can't believe I forgot that. So the mapper will be on display here. So let's check out the deadies here. I believe we did check these ones previously. Nothing here. Nothing here. Anix 47962, Easy 47922, Rambo 47898, Complex, who's not present, 47890, neither is Anix for that matter. Uncons 47865, Soldier 47810, and Wally 47791. So currently, to give you guys an update, it's 7-5 in map number 1 to A&E, 7-2 in map number 2 to MixTeam, and map number 3, picked by A&E due to them losing the previous map, will be Portrait by Soldier. Of course, A&E do have, I would say, an advantage on this map, simply due to the fact that they were able to pick it. So it means that, of course, if MixTeam hasn't known what map they were to pick, and especially with only having 4 players available, there's only a certain amount of maps those 4 players can train. So it just looks as if they haven't managed to be fully prepared on all maps, which is certainly understandable. Don't think any team can attest to being prepared on all the maps. 47,877 driven by Wally though, so very nice time there. Showing off a little bit. So last warm up, then we will get underway, and we will see who will close off with a win. Of course, mixed team lineup as usual. Brent, Royal, Carl and Pack, the only players they had available. And then secondly, the A&E lineup this time will be Rambo, Uncons, Soldier and Wally. Wally and Uncons coming into the lineup for the first time in this match. Uncons for the first time in this tournament, I believe. Soldier looking to do himself justice on his own map. Right, here we go. So, map number 3 will be Portrait by Soldier. So, let's see who will take round number 1. We'll focus on Pack this round. Ooh, early mistake being made by Carl Jr. Not good news here for mixed team already in round number 1. That was a mistake being made, I believe, by Uncons. So it's a 3v3 up here at the top. It wasn't by Uncons, it was by Wally. Pack leading the charge here for mixed team. Bren is his closest ally here, but Pack's got a challenge here, and Soldier and Rambo looking to get into the picture as well. Soldier going very wide there. Rambo a bit wider than Pack as well. So Pack manages to hold on to the lead and extends it slightly. Will he hold on to it through the final corner? He will. Royals made a big mistake though. It looks as if this round will go to A&E. So round number 1 falls into the hands of the red team. Royal unfortunate mistake putting him at the back of the pack. But here we go with round number 2. We'll focus on one of the A&E guys this time. We'll check out Wally. Drove a great time in the warm-up. Let's see what he can do in match. Royal dropping down already though. I think Royal might be one of those unprepared players that mixed team was mentioning about. Carl Jr. losing speed and dropping down as well. But Pack is still here. However, he has a sea of red players to fight against here. Rambo and Wally fighting for the top position. Soldier not too far behind. Neither is Uncons. Uncons might have made a mistake though. Let's check his perspective. He has fallen down. So we'll go up to Bren. Bren, Royal are a bit far behind here. They'll need to risk a bit. They need to catch up here, but Carl's doing good work for them. Will they manage to get anywhere in this round? They do. The round goes to them. Very good job there by mixed team. A good round as well there. Good race by the players up at the top. Good positions by Soldier and Rambo, but it was not enough for a new era, and mixed team bring themselves up to 1 each. So let's focus on Bren this round. Oh, Royal dropping down already. Early troubles from the expert man. Carl Jr. seems to be having some trouble going through that section as well, but we've seen his recovery. He's certainly capable of getting himself back in the fight. Pack's having a bit of trouble keeping first place though. He's going to need reinforcements. Carl and Bren are about a 10th behind, 10th and a half behind the rest of the pack though, so what can they do? Good positions here for A&E, but the question is, can they keep them? Carl Jr. trying to get more speed and trying to come back, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. All 4 players up at the top for A&E and only Pack to deny them. Pack goes and hits the inside there, and it does turn out for a full A&E round there. So, good race and good job there by the A&E guys. They do secure round number 2. So will they keep any sort of momentum here? Or will it be mixed team to again strike straight back at the hearts of A&E? Let's check out Royal, see if he can get any sort of pace going here. Going a bit too wide there, does Royal had to adjust a bit more there. Oh, Bren touches on the inside there, so bad news for Bren. You need to be on a comeback trail in this round as well. Rambo dropping down, but he still stays ahead of Royal. Soldier going a bit wide here. Carl Jr. dropped down, but only temporarily. Pack up here at the top. Let's watch Carl here, going a bit wide. Trying to get a bit more speed here. He's overtaking Uncons as a result, but Wally is up here for a new era. Rambo's recovered as well, but Carl's on the fight here. Who's going to get it coming down to the end? And it will be Mixed team securing the round with the top two being Paco and Carl. Uncons dropping down late allowed Royal to overtake, resulting in them getting the round. So very good job there by Royal, capitalising on the mistakes, and especially on Paco and Carl getting good times there to deny them. So round number 5 here, 2 each as the score in map number 3. Carl going very inside there, does lose speed as a result, and you see the red players overtaking him. I believe already a mistake's been made by Royal here. Oh, Soldier dropping down as well, though, one of the heavy hitters for A&E so far in this map. Pack up at the top still. Bren in 5th position, Carl in 6th, but we've seen they've had strong ends in this map. Rambo losing speed going through here. Can any of the blue players overtake Rambo? Uncons, Carl goes too wide, Carl gets a full stop there. All going to be down to Bren here. What can he do? Nothing, unfortunately, for Bren. Paco does get a nice time there, a .92, but it won't be enough to secure Mixed Team the round, and A&E take it up to 3-2. But if A&E want to be comfortable here, they'll need to be securing themselves a bit wider of a gap. They need to get themselves a bit of breathing space over Mixed Team, subdue any possible momentum that Mixed Team can gather. So let's check out Uncons this round. Having some trouble early on as Uncons. Paco as well, if not the greatest start. Rambo crashes though. And Royal this time off to a decent start. He's still within the main pack. Wally and Soldier are the only two players fighting at the top. Uncons at the back of this pack. And we do have a full blue team ready and waiting to take the first positions here. Carl going a bit wider though, does allow Uncons a way in. Wally and Soldier fighting for the top here, but Bren and Pack are trying to deny them here. Uncons goes a bit too wide there. Bren dropping down, but it will go to Mixed Team. Very good job by them once again. Royal getting himself into the fray as well there. And there we go. So Mixed Team bringing themselves back on level pegging again. 3-3 as the last map Bastamont. So what can Mixed Team do? Are they going to be able to finally take the lead in this sub-match? Or will we see the same pattern? Pack falling down instantly. I believe Carl Jr. did as well. Let's check. No, he did not. So only Pack down, but Pack has been by far in the lead in points over his closest Mixed Team teammate. And it is now down to Bren and Carl to fight the good fight here for Mixed Team. However, they do have full 4 players of A&E here to contend with. Carl in his own battle against Uncons here, and Bren against Wally, Soldier and Rambo. They'll need to be counting on some mistakes here from a new era. We did see at least mistakes from them in the second map, but they have at least looked a bit more consistent here in map number 3. And the round will go to them, so good job there by A&E. Securing their 4th round on the board. Bringing themselves closer and closer, but again the next step for them is they need to be securing another round. They need to be securing rounds in a row here. They can't just be letting Mixed Team bite back at them each round. It's the same case for Mixed Team though. They win the round to draw level, but it doesn't seem to be they can do more than that at the moment. However, Pack hasn't crashed this time, so better start already for Mixed Team. More speed coming out early on for Pack. I don't see Bren anywhere though. Let's keep an eye on Carl Jr. here though. So Pack and Carl hunting down Soldier here. Soldier does have a bit more of an inside line, but as a result Pack and Carl have more speed. Uncons and Rambo looking to back him up here. Royals here for Team Blue though. Soldier still up in the lead here. It's all going to come down to this final corner though. Who's going to take it? Carl with a better line as well. Oh, and they take the top 2. And Wally doesn't manage to stay ahead of Royal, so it will be the round straight back again. 4-4. Very tight match here. No team can take a defining advantage in this sub-match. In this map. So let's move over to Royal here. He's having a bit of a resurgence here. He's getting some good rounds on the board now. Let's see what he can do for his team in this round. No big mistakes being made so far from either team. Royal at the back of the pack though. In fact, there's a one. No, it was just small weird bug thing. Whatever. Bren and Royal at the back of the pack here now. Carl Jr. is within a sea of red players. He needs to be getting second place here. So what can the red players do to deny him is the question. Yeah, Soldier, Rambo and Wally here, but can Carl convert this into a second place? He cannot, so the round goes to A&E with a deady 12 being driven by Pack there, so nice time by him. Very good job by Pack, again leading the fray for the whole points of the match and still giving MixTeam a fighting chance here, as the next 3 players and points are taken up by A&E. Let's watch Soldier this round. We're second in points, however already 10 points behind Pack. Shows how good a performance Pack has had in this match. Pack in the lead once again. Royal here in third, but where are Bren and Carl? That is the question. We have Rambo and Uncons in 4th and 5th. Rambo trying to fight for higher positions here. Looks like Soldier's losing ground though. He need to infiltrate this second position. Soldier looks like he's the man that's going to try and do it. He has more speed than Royal and he will get it. But Uncons finishes last, so who will that go to? I believe it will be a blue round. So the cycle continues. We are back to 5-5 again. We're getting closer and closer to tennis mode here. If the cycle continues like this, we will have a never-ending match. Soldier not with the best start here. Already drops slightly down. Takes it just as an outside line to gain more speed. However, powerhouse of MixTeam Pack is already down, leaving the fight up to the remaining 3 of Bren, Royal and Carl Jr. Certainly a very dependable trio, but they are showing to be having some trouble in this match, with Royal and Bren being the bottom 2 in points. Soldier and Wally in the top 2 positions here. Rambo diving into that corner there, trying to get himself closer to the top, but at the moment, top 3 for A&E. Carl Jr., Royal and Bren are right behind though, but coming up to the last corner, it's very limited what they can do. Carl crashes the end anyway, leaving the round in the hands of A&E once again. So 6-5 here at the moment. Match point here for A&E. Will they be able to secure it in their first time of asking, or will MixTeam once again strike back? Here we go. Potentially final round here. So let's watch Bren now. Oh, Carl dropping down in speed a bit here, but Pack got through the start cleanly. Up near the top, so is Royal. Bren as well. So the players are going to have to fight for it if they want this to be closed off right here and now. Uncon's up near the lead now. Soldier fighting for the top positions with Pack and Royal. Bren and Rambo trying to get themselves part of the argument as well. 2v2 up at the top. Bren getting close. It looks as if Pack's get the better end though. Carl Jr. coming into the picture as well though. Oh, they're risking it, but it will be another round for MixTeam. They bring it straight back to 6-6. So we will be moving on to tennis mode in the final map. So who will take the advantage in the first tennis mode round? Judging at least by the pattern, it will be A&E, but you never know. Carl dropping down though. Only Bren and Pack remaining within this pack of red players, but Royal not too far behind, I believe. Let's check him out. He has dropped slightly back. Carl is the third player for the blue team. No mistakes so far from the red players. Let's check out Uncons, who's the furthest back of the red players. Soldier, Rambo and Wally trying to overtake Pack here, but this time Bren fighting a good fight for Team Red here. Top two looking for blue though. Will they manage to get it? It will be. I don't know who this goes to. It's a draw actually. So the first draw of this map, I believe. So we're at 6-6 still. And here we move on to the next round. So here we go. Carl Jr. dropping down in speed once again. If any of you guys would like to double check the tennis mode rule, that would be much appreciated. At the moment though, it's not looking good for MixTeam. Soldier dropping down though. Mistake by Soldier. He is overtaken by Carl and Bren. Wally here battling with Pack though. Rambo and Uncons are behind. Right, no tennis mode apparently though. Okay. Wally will take the win, I believe. So this round does go to A&E. So no tennis. Give me a second. I'll just confirm in the rules. Not that I don't trust you guys, of course. I just like to see it for myself. Right, no tennis mode in the group stage, you guys are correct. So GG to A&E. So, GG, that was it. Certainly a very, very close last map there for A&E. They did manage to pull it out though, with 7-6 being the final scoreline. Very, very tight last match. So they did manage to pull it out though, but very, very well done to MixTeam, it must be said, especially with only 4 players available. Certainly all commendations to them for reaching the level they did on those maps, especially in such short term notice, of course, with the final map. So really a very, very close match, but as we said, MixTeam of course did take one map, 7-2 being the second map score that was played on the first map, which was Shoko, I believe. Let me check. No, Deep Rise, pardon me. So I'll run you guys through the score. So 7-5 to A&E in map number 1. That was on Disconnection, of course. 7-2 to MixTeam on Deep Rise. And then 7-6 to A&E on the final map being... What one was that again? The final map being... Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue and I keep forgetting it. There we go, Portrait. So, A&E do win. So, congratulations to them. Very good job. But as I said, commiserations to MixTeam.